Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Puck Drops here. I'm sorry for being late. Sorry for the delay. Just a lot was happening. I'm here. The Puck Drops here, of course. We're in Montreal, the Jets and the Canadiens. The Canadiens looking to sweep, go to the conference final for the first time in 7 years. And the Canadiens are up 2-0. And Lamario, I think the building must be shaking. Lamario is at the Bell Center right now. Jets down 2-0, and the Jets going, please, not today. Can we have another game in Manitoba? Neil Pionk is pressured. He steps up the middle. This slides through. Carey Price in the backhand will forehand pass this out behind the net. It's tapped away from Perry and also from the captain, Blake Wheeler. 20 seconds to go, or Terry Lehkonen will get the goal. Second of the series. This puck will bounce all the way down to Hellebuck, so no icing. Dropped it out for Josh Morrissey. Morrissey steps through. They're announcing the Lehkonen goal. Morrissey up across center and lobs this over for Bogosian. Excuse me, not Bogosian. Tied up out a little too far, and Kulak outchased Lowry, and the period is over. The Canadiens 40 minutes away from the Final Four. Montreal 2, Winnipeg 0 at the end of the first. Okay, let's go to the other game now, guys. As the Jets are up 2-0, let's go to the other game. Also, I tried to pull up the Ducks, the Ducks 2007 Stanley Cup Final goals video, but for some reason today, after the premiere video, for some reason, and it's happened about 3 times in the last 7 months, there's something in there that keeps on getting blocked. So I tried to resend it, and I'll be working on it in a little bit. 5-3 New York. Yes, it is 5-3 New York. Let me get my Islanders hat. So we'll stream that until the first intermission is over. Back gets tipped away, and McAvoy, he'll set this up. Flown out at center ice. Leddy there. Winner of this game will go to New York, tied 2-2. They'll play the winner of Carolina-Tampa. Tampa leads that series 3-1. Game 5 is tomorrow between the Lightning and the Hurricanes, as well as Game 5 and a 2-2 series tie between Colorado and Vegas. Home team has won every game in that series. Taylor Hall will switch this and a save by Varlamov. Home team is only 1-3 in the Tampa series. In this series, home team is 1-1, and the home team is 1-2 in the Montreal series, but Montreal's won every game. So I never see you wear Bruins hat, you foot. You're not even a Bruins fan. If the Bruins play Tampa in the conference final, you'll see it. We got 15 minutes left in intermission, in the first intermission, and 12:19 right now, the third. 12:29 right now, the third. JC said he does not watch a stream when the Bruins play because he think he's superstitious. That's fair. Let me unmod Trent. Aiden, if the Bruins game will end before the Montreal game, probably. Will he watch the stream after the Bruins game is over? Bruins just put it into the seats, and this is the way of game against Boston. Bergeron, I think, is going to take a seat. Bruins just threw it out of play, and they already have been lacking momentum. And what a bad play by Bergeron. Right into the seats. And the Islanders will go to the power play with all the momentum in the world, up by 2 goals. So no Bergeron. New York to the man advantage. This one's vital. 4 shots, and the Islanders perfect. 3 for 3 with their power play. They are perfect on the power play. New York is. Barzal has been great. This is, I think they tried to tie it up, and nothing there. There's also an illegal draw. They'll try it now. Backed on out and swept and cleared by Boston. The Bruins playing defensively. And back out Pajot. With it over to Jordan Eberle. Former Edmonton Oiler sat back, and the Bruins will take this shorthanded. Here's Sean Corrali, a shorthanded specialist, shoots, and a glove save at ice level by Varlamov. Because Avs fan, I was having a big issue today. There was some technical stuff that happened, and also I was cooking food that took way too late, and I had a lot of issues. I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream. Yeah. You guys are pretty cool about it, so. Backed out, Polak has it. Polak ahead, away from two Boston Bruin players, and tried to backhand it as he got hit by McAvoy. Tried to come across from Tenorti, and the Bruins' kill is working, but they're still in their own zone. Palmieri tried to dig it out. Wagner there. He stepped through and clear. Varlamov, he'll let it go and taken out by Nick Leddy. A drop pass comes off the corner. Nelson with it. Swept through Nelson. Back out the corner. Tried for Palmieri, and it stifled down, but he'll backhand this in. Nelson with a hit, and Josh Bailey tries to go to Nelson. Will go to Nelson. Nelson steps aside, away from Bailey. Ahead for Leddy. Back to Bailey. Bailey into the middle. This tapped away. Boston tries to clear. They will. 25 seconds to go on the man advantage. Polak to Nelson. Nelson. Harassed. And out across it'll go. Cleared again. Away from Varlamov. 10 seconds remain on the New York power play. Leddy had stepped off the stick of Pavillier. Islanders were in a 2-2 series tie with a win at home and a win on the road and a win in overtime on the road in the last series, and were able to get it done and then go to Game 6 and end the series. So maybe deja vu there. History repeats itself. Away from Pavillier. Stepped out. Bergeron's out of the box. Penalty's over. Bergeron. And he's hit by Barzal. Pavillier spun at the corner. A bunch of Boston fans are there. It's kept in. A wrist shot. Tipped wide. And taken away for Corrali, who battles. Corrali goes down. Fans want a penalty. None given. Clifton fires, and it's tipped wide. And back out. Mike Riley tried to put it on goal, and it's cleared to center by New York. At least you're streaming out. JC said he'll watch the stream after the Bruins game ends. Okay, fair. Brought it out, Krejci. Here's a shot there, just a little bit wide for Craig Smith, and Matt Martin tried to take it out. Couldn't get taken out. Now Barzal over to Matt Martin. Matt Martin out to Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck steps in, and remember, Clutterbuck, they're playing with no Carlo because of the hit by Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck doesn't have a stick. He tries to kick it away. It's kept in by Leddy. Leddy hammers this to the corner, and for some reason, Swayman's playing goal, not Rask. You guys can update me on why that is, if you've seen most of this game, because I haven't. Tipped away from Krejci. Here's Pasternak. Pasternak steps, and it's tipped off his stick. Pasternak tried to move this to the line and all the way back down the center and tipped Mike Riley out into the Boston bench. Please do, Avs fan. Please do. 8:53 remaining in regulation. New York 5, Boston 3. In Game 5, series tied at 2. Well, so we got 9 minutes in intermission left in Winnipeg, Montreal. And also, I'll have something to stream in the second intermission. This game will probably be done. And that will be probably some NBA playoffs. In the second round, we know LA won in Game 7. Is there just one game tonight? No, Denver, your Nuggets play Phoenix. Rask let in 4 goals and 16 shots. Oh, my God. Your Denver Nuggets play Phoenix in the second round tonight at 10. And also Brooklyn is up 65-41, trying to take a 2-0 lead in the series before they head to Wisconsin. Why do I have this hat on?
If you love what you do, you'll never work.
Aiden, he likes all the Colorado. Shut up, Avs fan. He likes all the Colorado teams, Aiden. His main thing is Avalanche, but he likes the Avs. He likes the Nuggets. He likes the Broncos. He likes the Rockies. I don't think he likes the Colorado Rapids, though. That's the MLS team. Not that he doesn't like them, but he just doesn't watch soccer. Right, Avs fan? Am I correct with that? It's not that you don't like them. You just don't care about them because you don't watch soccer. Am I correct there or am I wrong? I have all the teams I like, but I pretty much – but you know, my top teams are all New Jersey teams. Not all New Jersey, but you know, as close as it can be. Devils, Knicks, Red Bulls, Giants, Mets. Yeah, I do though. I watch the Red Bulls. I've been to a few Red Bulls games. Yeah, I like all that. Right. Again, Giants, Knicks, Devils, Mets, Red Bulls, all that. New York, New Jersey. So neutral zone draw here. 8:53 to go. Nelson against Bergeron. Won by New York. And Pelech tries to tap it in. It's cornered off the boards, and Palmieri stepped a bit too far. Pasternak tried to get across, and back out to center. Here comes Boston. This is tipped off Palmieri. Palmieri has a break on through on McAvoy. He shoots and wide. Tapped all the way back. Swayman made the save, and here's Bergeron moving in. Marchand back to Bergeron. A bit too far passes. Marchand shoots and a save by Varlamov. Nelson off the boards, and it's tipped again. Bruins keep it in. Bergeron looks for Pasternak, and he can't get there. Wallstrom as well, but it's stolen back by the Bruins, and Nelson waits, holds off the boards, and tapped all the way down for Swayman to stick handle away from Nelson. Goes to Charlie McAvoy against his hometown team. Back down over to McAvoy. I like Sabres, Yankees, Giants, and Knicks. Okay, so we both like the Giants and the Knicks. I don't mind the Sabres, but I mean like favorite teams. Back out Smith. Shot on through just a bit far from Varlamov and deflected off the corner. It's Krejci, and he steps through. And back out down. If you were to like an MLS team, though, I would presume probably the Revolution. Because you're in that New England area. Craig Smith away from Leddy. Smith still away from Leddy. Bavillier there, away from Taylor Hall. Pajot, when he's rode off by Boston Bruins' Jeremy Lauzon. Also, we got 5:20 left in the first intermission in Montreal. Brought out. Barzal, Komarov. His line is back there. NYFC, I don't like them because I like their balls. Back out and stepped down at the line. Kept across a shot, blocked, and gloved down. Well, the Rebels actually lost in the first round of the team that won it all. Columbus, pass in front, Pasternak, banged away, trying to get there, and Lazar, nobody was able to get a puck through as Lazar hits Palmieri, and Palmieri to Komarov, and Komarov stepped a bit too far from Eberle. The Bruins a shank pass, but it comes to Lazar, who will crank this in. Yeah, I have glasses. You never see me with glasses? Taylor Hall, blind pass, but it comes to Pasternak, who sets it up and back. Pasternak wants it. Backhands tried for Bergeron in that low slot and stepped it across McAvoy from Bergeron's office. A shot and a save made by Varlamov. The puck is loose. It comes to the corner, and Bruin fans want a call, none given. Casey Cizikas. Try to play no matter who wins this. I know I'm going to be hearing, the ref screwed the Bruins last night. But I will tell you, this is a really fun game, and it's good back and forth hockey. Stepped in by Leddy. Wristed wide. Ref, you suck is the call here in Boston from the fans. As this is stepped again, Marchand and Leddy. Marchand with a hit on Leddy. Marchand ahead. Looked for Craig Smith away from Nelson. Rasklet in 4 goals with 16 shots, so they pulled him. Swayman's in. Puck deposits all the way down. This is Swayman's first playoff hockey. We saw it in Game 5 and Game 6 of the Eastern Conference, Central quarterfinals between Tampa and as a rebound went through at Varlamov, and it's in! The Bruins have made it 5-4. With Knight, I meant. But David Krejci banks this on Semyon Varlamov. 1-goal game. David Krejci with a bank play. He centers this off Varlamov. Oh, wow. This is Taylor Hall's goal, guys. This is Taylor Hall's goal. Krejci puts it off the back of Varlamov, but that puck's not in. And the Islanders think the play is dead, and Taylor Hall pushes it over the goal line. This is Hall's goal. If you watch, see that? Oh, actually, no, it did go over the goal line. Excuse me. It did go over the goal line. So this is a 1-goal game. David Krejci, the second goal of the playoffs for him. And it is 5-4 as New York has called a timeout. Barry Trotz needs to calm his team down in a boisterous environment. He's telling Matt Barzal something about, I'm assuming, blocking the puck, getting it out. David Krejci has the goal. This is not a timeout for Boston, but it helps them because it kind of slows it down. I love the Euros, Avs fan. I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of sports to stream. I completely forgot about the Euros because it was supposed to be last year. I completely forgot about that. I don't know if I'll stream it. I might just watch it and enjoy it. I may do that. I'll talk to you guys about it. Here's Brad Marchand, a shot, and it's blocked up high. We're getting to the game soon, guys. 90 seconds left in intermission in the second period. Pasternak will tip this off the boards, and McAvoy sends it in. In fact, next stoppage, we'll get to it. Back out behind, a backhander, and it's intercepted and tipped out to center ice. Final 5 minutes of the third period. Bailey and out behind where Semyon Varlamov is. Across Polak and deflected. It down, it tipped through. Remember the last game in overtime in this building? It immediately hit 5 minutes and the Bruins scored. Marchand. Go USA for soccer. Aiden, USA's not in the Euros. It's European teams. It's all European countries. So USA's not in there. They're in the CONCACAF, I believe. Bruins will set this up. And a hip check. Got it away. Cizikas out the center. Clutterbuck down as well. And banked it on through. Connor Clifton behind Swayman. Clifton out the center. Here's Krejci. Krejci stepped off. Backhander through. Varlamov makes the save, and let's go to Montreal. 4:01 to go in the third, and it's 5-4 New York. Yeah, I'm rooting for Poland and Spain because those are the two teams I have the most heritage with. Yeah. Avs fan, who are you rooting for in Euros? As I said, my two teams are Spain and Poland because it's not who I think will win or anything. It's just, my heritage. I will say the World Cup is soon, right? 2022. Wow. Yeah, the World Cup is actually next summer. I can't believe it. Next summer is the World Cup, guys. It's awesome. Game 4, Jets down 3-0. Canadiens. And the Habs, of course, who lead this series. Three nothing and 2-0. You want Italy to win. Okay, I don't really care about Italy. Back defended off. Hellebuck will sweep this to the corner. And it's backhanded out, and Shea Weber lets it go. Tip from Danault. Danault backhand to the blue line and kept out a pass that's tipped wide and swept off the corner. Connor, I think, is what's being chanted here. The first name of Connor Hellebuck, the American goaltender for Winnipeg. Italy, because my dad is Italian. Okay. I don't really care about Italy. Forbert out at the line. Forbert thought of potentially doing something there with the puck. And it is swept down at the line. Ripped in and hit on Kotkaniemi. And Pullman goes down, trying to stab at the puck away from Anderson. Morrissey on the backhand. Morrissey. He moved it through. Also on my phone, I'm watching the Boston game, so I have an idea of what's happening there. Okay. Maybe Poland, Italy, and Spain, Italy I'll stream. If I can, maybe. Shot in by Stanley, a bit too far. Connor behind the net. Kyle Connor tried to backhand and rip it away from Edmondson, and a hit there on Anderson. And Connor tried to step this up. It's shot at the line, but no, they didn't shoot. Here's Stanley waiting, hammering it. Score! Stanley! 2-1! Stanley hammered this puck. I don't know if it was tipped. I think it hit the post, and it went in, and the Jets are alive. Stanley ripped this at the right circle. I think this went off with somebody else. Good pass by Jordy Ben, and Stanley at the left circle just rips this. Whoa, this doesn't hit anything. This doesn't even hit Price. This just goes right in over him. And yes, there was traffic, but this was clean by Logan Stanley, and this is a one-goal game. Thank you. What? Sorry, guys. Just yeah, and there you go. 2-1. And if you hear any noises, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put this fan on my computer. But yeah, what a shot by Stanley. Who do I think will win the Euros? I think Germany or France, and I'm leaning towards France. This is icing against Winnipeg. It was extremely hot today in New Jersey as well. I ran and worked out at my local gym, and I was beating sweat today at 11 in the morning. It was incredibly hot. 1:50 to go in the third. New York by 1. I think either France or yeah. Avs fan. I am way. I am way too. I don't want to say mean. I don't know what the right word is, but you know, I underestimate Belgium way too much. Belgium has a really good team. They have a really good soccer team. I constantly don't give them any credit. They are very good, and they have some good stars. So yeah, Belgium will probably do very well. Boston is the extra attacker out. Back out the Canadiens in the Winnipeg zone. A backhander that went behind. Corey Perry got hit from behind. Nothing there. Stahl. This line is out. Perry swept for Sherratt and glove down by Hellebuck. I'm kind of going, wow, that Sherratt even got that puck to the glove. He was able to get it from a far angle. But yes, he was able to get it through. And there's Stanley, who's had a rough series with everything physically. And he got a goal today, so they're only down by 1. No, I don't think I would be either. I don't think I would be either. It's also a nice little regional series since both countries are right close to each other and they don't like each other. That would be a really fun game. Obviously, for me, I want Poland and Spain, but yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Or the Netherlands. The Netherlands has a good team. They have a very old team. Like a lot of their players are aging, but they still have a good team. Still pretty physical and skilled. Back out from the corner. Sherratt tries to bank this through to center. Suzuki up the middle, tried for Toffoli, then tipped wide. Luc Dubois, he couldn't get there. Suzuki wants a call. None given. They're saying delayed offside against Montreal. Now, World Cup is next year, next summer. This is just the European Championship. And that, of course, I want the number one team I want to win would be America, of course. This is icing, I believe, against Montreal. 45 seconds to go in the third now in the New York-Boston game. Back out, you take a look at this important face-off now in the Winnipeg zone. In Montreal and the Jets. It's tapped out loose. Canadiens try to keep it, and they say that's an illegal movement. Orlov just held the puck, so they got their last moments now in the third period at 3.9, and the Bruins down by 1 and having the puck at the New York end. Weber tap this out and deflect over to Hellebuck. Tries to keep it out to Stanley and over the middle. Lowry tries to send in and a bit too far from Luc Dubois. This deflected off and comes close on a swiveling backhand. And now there is Matthew Perreault. Here's Pierre-Luc Dubois. Lost the puck. Closed in by Byron. Byron drop pass. Anderson shoots and his glove saved by Connor Hellebuck. All right, Islanders are up 3-2, having a chance to clinch in New York. Boston must win 2, including 1 on the road. Isles win Game 5. Yes, they do. All right. Again, we will have this game and then have basketball in the second intermission. And then after this game's over, I'll just end the stream. Neil Pionk steps off the corner and out to center ice. And Sherratt is caught lagging with the puck, but able to finally twist this out to Edmondson and stepped off at center ice and back out. Spun out for Winnipeg. This franchise has not been swept out of the playoffs, specifically this franchise, since the 06-07 playoffs when the Rangers swept them out of the playoffs. They were in Atlanta. I can't actually remember a 2-on-1 manifest and Hellebuck gets a piece of it. I can't actually remember last time the Jets, the Winnipeg Jets, like in Winnipeg, were actually swept out of a series. Probably was the 80s. They haven't been perennial winners at all, but they tend to make series as tough as possible when they're in them. Connor sets it up for Stanley. He scores! Logan Stanley double dips. Tie game. JC, you guys got to win 2 straight. Bruins down 1 in the series, and that Tuukka Rask meltdown was probably why. But here's Logan Stanley. Well, here's Neil Pionk's defensive work on Gallagher. That set all that up. And then almost identical from the goal he scored, Stanley just jumps off the bench and catch Montreal in a change, and Stanley hammers this over Carey Price, and it's a brand new game. Logan Stanley with a bottle knocker, and this goes glove side again, but it's through Price and not over him. 14:31 to go in the second, 2-2. So Montreal might be thinking, hey, this is not going to be that easy. What happened now? Jets will win the face-off and take the puck. Kopp tried for a hit and out to center. And Ehlers steps it out to center ice and shot this again. Jets playing desperate as they know they have to. Ehlers there. Over to center ice and Neil Pionk. Is he going to win the race against Toffoli? No. Toffoli back checks him pretty hard. And Morrissey back up over to Ehlers. Nikolai Ehlers spinning. This is tapped out behind and looks to come across. Stastny there. Stastny. Wheeler there. And all the way back down. Canadiens over with the puck and shot in by Armia. Across at the corner and spun on back by Morrissey, who got hit by Armia there. A hit on Lowry. Tapped away Armia. Backhands one. It's deflected through off the corner, so neither could get back. Here's Pierre-Luc Dubois through the legs of Edmondson. And there Gustafsson. Wants to poke check this through and over to center ice. Corey Perry stepped up the middle. Perry, drop pass. There's a shot, and it's deflected out of play with the glove by Hellebuck. And the two defensive play, Kulak, two defensemen scored for Montreal, two defensemen scored, well, one defenseman actually, but the two goals for Winnipeg. Logan Stanley has had himself quite a game, a redemption from the past 3 games. 2-2 in Montreal. 2 goals, 3 shots, 6:09 of ice time. It wasn't really so much that the goals that he scored, but also the fact that the kind of way that it happened because of the redemption that I think he felt he needed. If Winnipeg loses this game, loses this series in any way, I'm rooting for New York, no doubt about it. I'm going to pick the Avs to win the cup, but the Islanders and Devils aren't really natural rivals, so see a New York championship and all those former Devils to win cups, man, that would be awesome. If Avs and Bruins get out, I don't think you like Vegas. I know you don't like Tampa, and you wouldn't like New York. You'd probably like Montreal. You would actually probably root for Montreal. I know you. You would actually probably root for Montreal. Well, I don't know you. That sounds really weird, but you know what I mean. I've heard you talk about it before. Here is a tip in front. I'd rather Tampa win. Ugh. I went Montreal or Vegas. I'll be rooting for. Oh yeah, if Winnipeg loses the series, I'm rooting for New York all the way. No doubt about that. Because for the NBA, I can root against Brooklyn because they're annoying and they're a big rival of the Knicks. But the Islanders are never a real rival with the Devils. I don't have a problem with for the Islanders at all. Tapped on through Ehlers, tipped away from Stanley. Ehlers again. Ehlers hammers one. And they set a screen in front of Price that was Kopp. Here's Wheeler. Steps out, backhand, forehand. Wheeler again, hit by Weber. Dropped out Kopp, up the middle, but it lost off a jet stick. Stanley, away from Anderson. Stanley, trying to back this up. And over Kopp, looking for Connor. Out at the line. Ben, and looks for Kopp again. And the Canadiens try to send this to center. They will. and Stanley has it back. Try to tip it and deflect it off the wall and sent there. Here's Ben backhanding in, and Stanley, and back out Kyle Connor with it. Hey, Alexis. Chipped for Connor. Looks on at the corner wall. And here's Romanov. Back from Caulfield to Foley. Sends this past Morrissey to Foley. Got hit hard by Tucker Pullman. Back out Suzuki and backhanded. Spun off the wall. Edmondson lets this go. Tipped away to Foley with it. To Foley stepped ahead at the blue line. Backed out Suzuki. Backhander. Deflected away again. And Connor goes down, but he gets up and tries to backhand this through. Toffoli sets up right circle. Chip to the blue line. Looking. Tyler Toffoli over for Suzuki. Suzuki spun it on down and out to center ice. Tapped over for Connor, who will let it roll down. Price sets it up. Forehands this off the boards. Back across for Romanov. Skates this down and shot it. Just icing, no. They keep on going. Stahl and Pionk went together. Tapped up high and away. Perry there, looking for an outlet pass. None comes. Here's Pionk. Sets it on through for the Jets. Angels game time. Go Angels. Who are they playing? Go Caps. I get very emotional in the playoffs. When we get out, I cry. Oh, I don't cry. I don't cry about sports. I do cry, but not about sports. I cry about like family stuff or relationship stuff. Yeah, I don't cry about sports. I don't think I've ever cried about sports. I get angry or depressed, but I don't cry. And that's an icing against Winnipeg. 9:49 to go in the second. Royals. Oh, this should be a beatdown. Let's go Angels. Backed out from the wall. The Canadiens try to keep this in. Both teams would like to draw penalties. Not calling anything. Dano set up. Lekanen, who's got a goal today. Ha 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 ha. I meant actual relationships. I don't, JC. Here's a glove down by Hellebuck as Dano crashed the net. And stepped it on through. As a Sabres fan, you're always depressed, yeah. I like Ohtani for the Angels. I like Ohtani, Trout, Pujols, like a lot of things there. We go to commercial 2-2 between the Jets and Montreal. It's 93-64 with 37 seconds left in the third quarter. The Nets are nailing Milwaukee. They're up by 29. And in about 35 minutes, we should have tip-off in the desert between the Suns and the Nuggets. Want to see your dog? You can send pictures into Discord. Check Discord. Is that like a Pomeranian? And also, this is TNT, is that the basketball game is on, so I'm not going on the TV for it. Face off, tied up, Sherratt. At the right wall, he tries to spin back and send this puck through. Hit hard, Pullman also, just to get there away from Anderson. Tucker Pullman, to get it still away from Anderson. He went down. 9:10 to go in the second. Kotkaniemi, but he kept the puck in and tried to send over the middle for Kotkaniemi. And back out over for Sherratt. Sherratt sends this off the corner wall and out to center ice over for Anderson, who will slap this in away from Hellebuck. Byron, and this puck is tipped out of play. No, offside is the call. Oh, okay. I used to have a Yorkie. I don't know what breed Pebbles is either. Oh. Yeah, I used to have a Yorkie, but I have a little Dachshund now. Second youngest defenseman to have multi-goal game against Montreal in the playoffs. You have to remember that you can have a stat against one team because of how great Montreal's been in the playoffs. Hey, Avs fan. Back dropped off at the line and tried to sweep this through. Tipped right across on a backhander that just went wide off the corner. Connor got pushed down and descended on through, and Edmondson carried for Montreal. Edmondson to Caulfield. He shoots, and I think that was blocked temporarily by one of the Jets. It's tipped on through and deflected out of play by Hellebuck as Forbert really got stung on that block. Caulfield tried to snipe it on the glove side of Connor Hellebuck, and yeah, I have a dog. I'll be back. I'll see if he's downstairs. If he's downstairs, I'll bring him. I'll put him in here. If he's not, I'm not going to do it. Hellebuck holds the puck on the shot from the corner by Montreal. As there, a crowd gathers, and Gallagher almost threw a punch. I'm not. The dog's upstairs. I'm not going upstairs and bringing him down. It's going to cause problems. Big face-off. Cop against Dano. It's a short-haired Dachshund. I believe it's called short-haired. I forget exactly. Or long-haired Dachshund. Yeah, long-haired Dachshund. Giroux just took a big hit from Wheeler. Canadiens try to step in. They will. And drop it out Dano. And bobbling the puck was Lekanen. And the Montreal player went down up high with a stick close, and the fans are booing. They think this should have been a call against the Jets. Cop buries the Montreal player. Canadiens step through in their own zone. No, go Caps. I'm not going upstairs and bringing him down. Dano shoots, blocked into the screen. 7:13 to go in the second. As the Canadiens fans enjoying their team right now, but their team is on the verge of a sweep. The last time the Canadiens went to the conference finals, it took them 7 games. An arduous game in TD Garden against the Bruins. A game where the Canadiens led the series only once. Actually, no, they led the series twice, but never really feel like they were in complete control until the third period of that game. And then, of course, later in the conference final series, kind of blown apart because the Kreider hit to Price, as Weber will have this and tap it through. There are not many Montreal players from that conference final team. I know that Price and Gallagher are some. There are a bunch of players that were in that era, though. You think about Corey Perry, you think about Eric Stahl. If Weber will tap this through. He was in Nashville at the time. In fact, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, but also one of the reasons why the Canadiens did so well was that the guy that Jim Weber was traded for was dynamic, and that's the legendary PK Subban days. Like, not what he does in New Jersey, but before. For the LA Angels, okay, beat Kansas City, absolutely. You know that Avs fan 29 loves Kansas City. It's a joke. The Jets, we just got swept, and we might not feel like what it's like to get swept all on. Okay. The joke being, Avs fan's a huge Denver Broncos fan, so he hates KC, the Chiefs specifically. Pionk right off the wall and back out for Winnipeg to move at 5:30 to go in the second. 2-2 our score. Oh, sweep and then get swept? Yeah. Connor. And that, I don't know if he's trying to pass this through the legs, but it went to Price and he held it. We go to commercial, 5:20 to go in the second, 2-2 tie in Montreal. I'm guessing emojis. Burger. What am I guessing? Burger. That was fun too. You remember those who watched the stream? Remember the whole deal with this when I streamed the Super Bowl? Do you guys remember? Oh my god, that was insane. No, because you weren't on there. You didn't watch my stream. You didn't know me. I think Avs fan and Go Caps would be the only people who know. I don't think. Yeah. You weren't here. I don't know if Go Caps watched. Avs fan, you should know this. You should know what happened. It was pretty fun. It was pretty funny. Once Avs fan or Go Caps or someone who was available, like guesses or tries to talk, then I'll tell you guys what happened. Phil Kessel. That's easy. Yeah, I know. Oh, really? Okay. Josh would know. I think Josh, Trent, Nathan. Okay. So what happened was I was doing the game, and it was funny because I was doing most of the game, and at the end, and I was at school, and at around the end of the second quarter, I was streaming the game. We had a fire alarm. Yeah, on Sunday at school, we had a fire alarm go. So we had a fire drill. Anderson will tap this back, and Suzuki will backhand behind the goal. But we had a fire alarm go. So for the end of the second quarter, the halftime, and half of the third quarter, the stream just basically showed my wall because I was out freezing on an early February evening with the shirt and shorts at a fire drill while the computer for about 35 minutes was showing a wall. Yes. True story. Tapped loose. The Jets could get that through. Canadiens will move it. True story. If you want to look, just go through my channel and look up like Super Bowl. The Puck Drops Here Super Bowl. You'll find it, and you can watch that idiocracy. Yeah, I don't know how far. You're going to have to go back pretty far, but if you take the time, it's funny. Yeah. Oh, why would I make that up, Avs fan? Why would I make that up out of the blue? I'm not saying to look it up that you don't believe me. I'm just saying if you want to look it up and watch. Back out. Gallagher, he got hit and smacked on through. When it comes to stuff like this, I don't feel a need to make stuff up. 3:57 to go in the second, offside against Montreal. Also, the Brownsville massacre is continuing. It is a 33-point lead for the Nets. 9:03 to go in the fourth quarter. And now we have a 23-minute wait for Phoenix and Denver. We'll get to those other games in a little bit. As here's Ehlers backhanding this through up behind the net. The Montreal net, Edmondson stepped ahead for the Canadiens. Gallagher lost it, but got it on back and shot wide. Suzuki tried to hammer this, and Hellebuck made a save with that puck bouncing on his right pad, I believe. And Armia is given the puck by Price behind the Montreal goal. And here's Kulak up the middle for Armia, a bit too far. He lost the puck. And now gathered back by Romanov. Shooting it out at the corner. Tucker Pullman tried to sweep this, and it's offside. 2:59 to go in the second. Backed out. Over and drop through. Armia tries to step it across, and Corey Perry out for Armia again. Back out behind Tucker Pullman. Tries to go through a potential trip check or whatever it was. 2:23 to go in the second, and now more stoppage. This time it's at the Montreal bench, and I think Pullman and Stahl were involved. Or no, there's a penalty coming up, I think against Corey Perry. A stick that was high against Morrissey, I believe. Okay. His stick went up high and it clipped the Jet. You have to get a stick back. But this stick is in the penalty box, so I don't know. No penalty. Just we were all oohing and eyeing at the fact that the stick was in the crowd. That it was Corey Perry's stick anyway, and been doing that his whole career with a bit violent with how he sometimes can be physical, but he also scores goals. Since 2016, he's been more of a plugging blue paint scorer as he's gotten older. That's the way he'll be, but he's still fast and can wheel it. Jets will careen this off the corner. And it comes back from Montreal. Sherratt. 1:35 to go in the second. Sherratt. Right down the line. This will go to Hellebuck. Over for Forbert. Forbert out ahead. Ehlers tried up the middle. Ehlers will step it off for Wheeler. Cup and now chased back. Looking in there, Morrissey. Trying to move this ahead as a delayed penalty call against Winnipeg, I believe. Interference against Ehlers, and Ehlers just hit a hab. I think that was Gallagher. 69 seconds remaining in the second period, as that was Ehlers with some retribution on Gallagher for hitting him in the back, and they called a penalty on that. So Montreal is headed to the power play, because you can hit back. You can hit a back, but you can hit first, but you can't hit back. So Paul Maurice doesn't like that. He thought that should have just, let him play. But they're going to call that power play to the Canadiens. A power play which should have some significant time also seep into the third period. They're 1 for 2 in this power play. This is the sea of red, and all the Montreal fans are on their feet. Kept in by Gustafsson. Wheeled to Toffoli. Toffoli back pass to Gustafsson. Out back to Gustafsson to Toffoli. Toffoli shoots, and it's tipped wide. Caulfield trying to get back and get it. Caulfield, it went off his stick. Jets will circle this on back. Shorthanded chance for Lowry. Lowry shoots, and it just went wide of Price. Perry tries to step it on loose for Caulfield. Back pass to Perry. Perry again. They set up the power play at the left circle. Too far for Toffoli. And Toffoli wheels through. 30 seconds to go in the second. It's tipped loose. Caulfield out behind the net. And Perry helps him with run support. Back out to Toffoli. A shot from the point. This is deflected away from Tucker Pullman. And the Jets clear. The Canadiens kind of rush up. They can have one last chance in the second period. They're going to, but they're going to have to wheel quickly. Here's Sherratt up to center. 10 seconds to go in the second. Sherratt step down at the wing. Perry, this deflects away. The Jets clear, and that'll do it for the second period. 2-2 with 51 seconds remaining in the Montreal man advantage. The Jets had 11 shots only. The Montreal had 25 shots, but 2 of those shots ended off the stick of Stanley and over the glove of Carey Price. 2-2 in Quebec. Okay, let's go to Okay, let's go to the basketball game now, guys.
Well, they are trusting their instincts here in this.
Where's my Habs hat? I have it. Go Caps. It's in the room, but I'm not wearing it.
Incredible shooting by the Nets. And they lead it 115-74. They shot
Nets in Milwaukee. This is an inbound pass right at the corner. Nets trying to double this incredible lead. And they score. Another huge three-pointer for Brooklyn. 118-74 Nets. They're blowing Milwaukee out of the building. Antetokounmpo's not even on the floor. Dropped and faked the pass. Great defense. 4:40 to go in the fourth. Another deep three, and this is in and out. Milwaukee can't buy anything. And we got some skirmish with Diakite and a bunch of the other net players, and the officials have to go and separate Diakite because one of the net forwards just yelled at him about something. What's up, Little Perk 30? We're at the end of the second, so we're broadcasting the Nets. Brooklyn is the chant in raucous form in Barclays Center, as Diakite was not happy, but his team's also getting rolled. 118-74.
Yeah, that's a potential hostile act. The officials talking about it.
It is a
Diakite.
44-point lead for Brooklyn, and that's what happened. Diakite knocked down a net out of the play, just body slammed him, and I think he's out of the game, and he may be hearing stuff from the league for that. As the rebound went up, and the Nets got it, and then he shoved the net, number 10. I don't know his name. I'm not good with these teams. In the mouth, he hit him right in the mouth. So they're reviewing this. Good night, Go Caps. I'll see you later. Durant is still on the bench. They don't need him. But so what happened was there was a rebound up high, and Diakite just shoved one of the Brooklyn players right in the face because his team is losing by 44 points.
Some physicality of some sort, sending a message in anticipation of game 3.
The idea is he's supposed to send a message, but
not the message you want to send.
Sending a message is not shoving a guy in the face in a sport that is trying to get rid of as much. Johnson was the guy who went down.
After review, the foul flagrant foul penalty 1.
It'll be a flagrant 1 against Diakite, and I thought he could have just gotten, the maximum penalty for that. But he'll get that, so Brooklyn will get the ball, and they're going to get to do what they want with it. And free throws, and Mamadi Diakite, though, if he wants to play, can play. Okay, sure.
He's just playing in the wrong area.
And somebody just said on the broadcast, Diakite, the guy who shoved Johnson in the face, who Johnson just made another free throw, so make it 45-point lead. And the second made as well, so Brooklyn will have the ball. But said he's just playing in the wrong era, and that's true. Basketball trying to get rid of as much physical play as possible. Modern-day basketball as well. In that point. Right at the corner. And rolled it over. A shot through. Score! You kidding me? 49-point lead for Brooklyn. 123-74. Rolled up. And a shot on its way. Rebounded out. And Juza gets the rebound as Errol missed. And another deep three off the rim. Finally, Brooklyn misses. Backed out, more pick and roll. This pass is tipped and rebounded out for Brooklyn. Nets on the rush. A rebound on through, and they're going to call a charge against Brooklyn. Not that it matters. They're trying to run this clock out. If there was a mercy rule in the NBA, you'd have it here with 3:54 in the fourth quarter and Brooklyn leading by 49. And another broadcaster made an interesting point that this is a psychological mismatch for Milwaukee because in game 2, where you played decently in game 1, not the best, but decently, you felt like you had a good game, but you get blown out by 49 points, and they've got the bench players for the whole time, and they're still barnstorming as this is a roll-in layup made by Jackson for Milwaukee. Doesn't do much, but maybe makes you feel good, as this is just a dress rehearsal for game number 3. And this is a kickball violation against Merrill.
Obviously on social media, various shows, diagramming and dissecting each and one of these games. So it's easier said than done. Flushing it.
Stepped up for Johnson.
Brad, I know players often say, I don't pay any attention to stuff like that. I don't watch TV. I don't read social media.
They'll roll it left corner, shot in and out. Tapped the rebound, lost, but then gained back, and then spun, and then rolled through off the rim. Rebound, but it's taken back by Diakite. That's good presence. Runs through and scores. What a pass by Diakite. Am I hidden? No, you're not hidden. And how about that? Brooklyn missed an inbound, and Merrill tapped it in. Yeah, I can see you talking, JC. So Milwaukee takes some points off. This is a move in and another charge against the Brooklyn Nets. And I go to commercial. Brooklyn is still blowing them out, but not as much. 123-80.
Riding a bike should be a really fun experience. We make low-maintenance bicycles for everyday riders.
What is that for, JC?
When the pandemic hit, we really had to think creatively.
Also, we got about 9:44 left in the third period. Bucks versus Nets. I see what you did there. Yeah, but the Nets are just nailing them right now. Like, what is it? 123-80. So that's a 43-point lead. Brooklyn just scored. I think Milwaukee just won on a 6-2 run, and they're still down by 43. This is the playoffs. Now, Brooklyn's gonna get to play. Brooklyn. Milwaukee's gonna get to play on their home court, and it should be noted, Milwaukee just swept the defending Eastern Conference champs out of the playoffs. So they're not, they didn't it's not like they're a bad, fluky team. No, they're the third best team going against the second best team in the East, and they're just getting nailed. Jets versus Canadiens, yep. They do Suns against Nuggets. Sorry if the commercial was so loud. Oh, nice. Got it. They don't have gold. They don't have like a gold bar. That's what I would have put there, a gold bar, because that's the whole idea of Nuggets. They're supposed to be minors. So I would have put a gold bar. Speaking of that, that's coming up soon. Denver and Phoenix. If we go to overtime, we'll have that game, but I don't know if we'll get to that. Depending on everything that happens. Inbound play for Milwaukee. They'll move it up. 2:50 to go in the fourth. Pass out at the three-point line. And stepped across and rebounded out. Down through a three-pointer, just airballed off the rim and swept in. You know what, guys? We got 6 minutes. I'm gonna actually do some other stuff away from the camera, so no stream for a little bit.
They're going to sit there. They'll weather it. They can weather it, and their goaltenders can weather it. And Varlamov gave them a chance in this game, and they got some goals. And we see Tuukka Rask leaving, and we're hearing we've always heard that he was not 100% to begin with. So that'll be interesting to see what this turns into moving forward. But nonetheless, huge win by the New York Islanders.
Stay tuned for that and many more question marks heading into Game 6 coming up back at the Coliseum on Wednesday nights. We're not done in the tied at 2 after 2 thanks to Logan. Might as well be renamed Morgan Stanley because he's been money tonight for the Jets, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Third period action come up next.
This intermission report is presented by Geico. You could save even more by bundling home and car insurance.
Crack windshield, take one.
You say I got a crack in my windshield. At least maybe less heartbroken. Geico lets you file a claim online, over the phone, or with their app. That makes me want to say, stay. Are you crying?
No, there's pollen.
Geico. Great service without all the drama.
Wherever you go this summer, Midas can help get you there. Through July 4th, celebrate your freedom with our $24.99 oil change, including tire rotation. Midas.com. Go to bank.
Okay, I'm back. That actually didn't take as long as I. Lightning versus Hurricanes, although I don't know how that's a hurricane.
Open an account at gotobank.com.
How did a blind man conquer Mount Everest? How did a kid who loved NASCAR just know it is hard? One day, he wins a Brickyard in Daytona 500. How did an underdog always count it out, take down the biggest name in the UFC? How? They all believe. They believe in themselves, and they believe that their dreams, their goals in life, were more than just imaginable. They were possible. For those who believe in their dream of a new home, Guaranteed Rate is a mortgage lender with all the right tools.
My God, Trent, why is everything so stupid with you?
Dream a reality. Home office, backyard, more space, better view. Whatever you're striving for.
Ooh, I missed those. 20 questions. Is it an Avalanche goal? Although I've probably been broadcasting.
Because of him, this is the first year.
35.7 to go in the game. And the Nets are going to try to dribble this out. Brooklyn's not playing too much defense. Milwaukee's not playing too much defense. They want this game to end. Everybody is standing here in Barclays Center. There's a 5-second, there's a shot clock, but I don't think they're going to shoot here. They are not. So shot clock violation with 11.1. I don't know. That's all. What are they called? Bucks will hold it. The game is over. Brooklyn waxes Milwaukee. 125-86. The Nets take a 2-0 commanding lead in the series and go on to Wisconsin, up 2 games to 9. I don't know Mr. Beast that well, but I've heard he's a good guy, like a really, really good guy, and a good video gamer. But anyway, the Nets win 125-86, and they'll go to Wisconsin. They held home court and serve. And if you guys are wondering, an AvsFan29's comment, I've watched some of his. As I've told you guys, I don't watch that much hockey streamer content, because then it gets me envious, and I'm like, oh, I want to be streaming now. But I want to make videos now. But if you guys are wondering, like, why AvsFan is saying, if you guys are wondering why AvsFan said, like, he watches way too much, like, who cares? You can watch that stuff. You're an adult. Well, Trent's not. He's like 12.
that's not good enough. I mean, this guy is supposed to have this opportunity now without Mark Scheifele to be number one center. And when they traded for him, let's not forget.
Also, Sweeto, the Brooklyn-Milwaukee game is done. We should have Phoenix-Denver soon. Although, we're going to have the third period, so. The only reason I would be even streaming Denver-Phoenix is if this game goes to overtime. We'll have to see how the third period goes for that. Yeah, no, I'm just saying that I wouldn't shame someone for that if you're like an adult.
There's a lot of different pieces, even without Mark Scheifele in this lineup. There's a lot of guys you can step forward. I'm going to say it's
all right, Aiden.
one of those big guys. Up front, it's got to either be like a Pierre-Luc Dubois or it's got to be Adam Lowry, one of these guys to go to those hard areas.
All right, I'll be back again. Something I want to do. I'm not going to be like.
Just get under the skin and frustrating this group because this group eventually they're going to try to start opening up to get goals. I mean, they're frustrated. We know this. They're frustrated with not being able to score to their capabilities up to this point in the series, and just keep frustrating them and waiting for those chances.
Yeah, you got a feeling about how this thing plays out? 20 minutes, tied at 2? Overtime?
Yeah, I think we're going to go overtime. All right, we'll go overtime.
All right, that's good for us, good for you at home. Buckle up. Period 3 from Bell Center coming up right now. These two teams tied at 2.
It's in the first series. They didn't score any goals in that series, but they're chipping in offensively as well. Underway in the third. Next pass down the court here with you.
We are back in game 4. Canadiens lead the series 3-0. The score is tied 2-2. Read above. I know adults can watch it. I'm probably right. I know. Read my thing above. Peter has been streaming for 74 minutes as of right now. I don't get why that's funny. Backed out on the Montreal power play. I'm kind of weirded out that we were talking about that. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't even matter, like, what you watch or what you do as an adult. Oh, it matters. You have responsibility. But, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't shame an adult for whatever they want to do. Whatever it is a hit there by Ehlers. But as a kid, you know, there's a time to kind of, you have to, being innocent is something that is, yeah. I don't know. But, you know, actually, I agree with you. But I think innocence with, like, kids now is just so hard to find. I had it, especially my parenting, but, like, with my parents. But it's, like, it's really hard to get, and it's super important to save by Hellebuck there on Lehkonen as it was lobbed through. It's not a Colorado. I kind of want to stream this, but was it a goal by a team in the Metropolitan Division? Back out, backhanded through. And walled in. A hit on Wheeler. Wheeler stepped through. Back out, and now Pionk's behind the net. Is it on a team in the Central Division? Backhanded, tried for Byron. Stepped out behind the Montreal goal, and away it goes. No. Was it a goal in the playoffs this year? Pitchfork through for Ben. Ben stepped ahead, and the Canadiens now brought in Byron. He shoots and a save by Hellebuck as it's shafted down low for Ben. The Canadiens keep it in, though. Passed at the line off the corner wall and stepped away from Stastny. Stanley trying to drag this through. No, okay. Was it a goal by a team in the Atlantic Division? Go Habs go is what they're chanting in Montreal in the Bell Center. Back out away from Stahl, but all the way down it's icing against the Canadiens. Jets win. We will go back to Manitoba for a 5th game. The Canadiens win on to the conference final against either the former Quebec Nordiques, the Colorado Avalanche, or the Vegas Golden Knights, which would mean either a Grubauer, Price, or Carey Price, Marc-Andre Fleury matchup. The Vancouverian against the Quebecan, and as much as you wouldn't want the Vegas Golden Knights to win, Fleury against Price would be a really interesting goaltending matchup. Wait, is it Atlantic, Avs fan? I can't figure out if you answered that or not. Just let me know. Just like say no Atlantic or something like that. Or yes Atlantic. Armia tapped it on loose to Edmondson. Canadiens Kulak back off the boards. Corey Perry. Perry dropped through and tried to tap it loose and glove down by Hellebuck. They are very close. They're going to have Phoenix, Denver very soon, guys. Yes, it's Atlantic. Okay. Wait, did I get 600? Oh, my God. Why do you pay more attention than I do? There's no way I got 600. Because that would have meant like 12 people. Yeah, I don't have 600. I have 583. Don't scare me like that, guys. Oh my God. Who changed their name to that? It's just weird. Thank you for that. I have 583. JC, look at Discord stream. Oh, JC's not in that Discord because it would be too traumatizing for him. Ooh, that is a nice Bruins hat. I would rate that around like 6 or 7 probably. Because I don't like those logos on the brim, but those are nice. Yeah, JC's not in that Discord because he doesn't want to get traumatized by you people. Oh, about to hit. Okay, you scared me, though. I was like, oh, my God, I got 600. I wasn't paying attention. Dropped out a shot, Romanoff, and it's deflected down low. One of the Jets blocked it again. I'm really excited for 1K, though, because I'm excited for 1,000 because even though YouTube isn't my career, the amount of different things I'll be able to do. Canadiens on through. What a save by Hellebuck. The amount of different things I'll be able to do and ways I can do them with the 1,000, and then you start thinking sponsorships. Then I start maybe making a logo, actually merchandise. I don't have to do that, but 1K is really the start of like some big stuff because it allows you to do. It allows me to create content in so many different ways than I can create now. JC, you didn't leave. I just never sent you it because I know how much harm it would do to you. It's terrible. I'm not even in the Discord. You were, though. Like, JC never was. That's the thing. JC never was, and Aiden or all them. But you were, so you know the horrible things. You were? Oh, God, I'm sorry. It's bad. Peters, you know what? Avs fan hasn't said anything for the last 24 hours on any Discord. That's a broken play as Stanley's shot was blocked. Hellebuck gets out of the net, but the Canadiens have it steered off the boards. Kotkaniemi on his back trying to flick it through. Good end-to-end hockey. Sherratt will backhand this in, and Montreal has to change. Yeah, stuff has happened, though, like some weird stuff, and I kind of regret that I didn't create another Discord earlier because some like bad stuff happened. Even though it wasn't me, and you say, "Oh no, it was because Trent and Nathan, and it was Peter, it wasn't you." I still, as the head of the Discord and the streamer, I still take full responsibility. So, there were times where stuff would happen You who know, you know. And I would I would not have nightmares, but I would have restless sleep. And I would be shivering in my sleep thinking of some of this stuff. So I'm glad I kind of have rectified it. Yeah, but that's not bad. That's just stupid and inappropriate. Like, there was some bad stuff. Here you go, contradicting yourself. Here come the Jets, guys. Eric Stahl takes a hit from Stastny. Stahl back out and tipped down low. And right out, Corey Perry to center ice. Perry, he'll fly this out. Hellebuck backhanded in. Stanley, flip it out to center, and Gustafsson swung and missed. And now Stahl. Right. I mean, you can erase the words in Discord, but you can't erase the meaning. That's right. Hellebuck will glove that up as Stahl let it go. We go to commercial. 3-2. Or 3-2. 2-2. Winnipeg and Montreal in the third.
Solutions for your journey. Official tire of the NHL. Olive provides breakdown coverage for your vehicle beyond your manufacturer's warranty, protecting your wallet from unexpected repair costs. Own with Olive, robocalls are permanently in the penalty box. Buy how you want to buy and adventure with confidence. Get the latest styles of women's sports apparel at Fanatics.com. Brands like Nike, DKNY, Julian Berg, and Wear by Erin Andrews. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything. This is Jean. Jean drives an invisible car because transparency is really important to her. So she went to the store. We helped her compare the top insurance companies transparently. The Zebra, guaranteed policies.
Right. But we could be arguing about this for like days. And also, I'll ask you this. How many times do you respond, it's just words, nobody cares about Discord? It's the internet, no one, it's, you know, everybody's just joking around and trying to have fun. You're just a buzzkill. Every time we reiterate with this. JC, what does that even mean? Right. You weren't offended, but people have been offended. See, this is why. You're getting. All right. You stepped the line. Well, as long as you're not doing it to us, I don't care. Back out off the corner wall and slapped it down low. Backed out from Pullman. And stepped ahead. Here's Edmondson. Fakes the drive, then slapped it out around the corner. Morrissey. Out ahead, backhanded by Lowry and chipped through, tried for Pierre-Luc Dubois, but nothing there. It doesn't come to where he wanted it to. Gustafsson, he was there. Gustafsson out across. And back down low all the way down. It's cleared. Edmondson with it. Joel Edmondson. Still back, a turnover, a shot. And it's tipped wide, but now sent to center ice. He lives like by Philly, I think. Ehlers. Ahead, drops off, tried for Wheeler. Wheeler. Devils. Ironically, the Devils. It was the Jason Arnott Cup, in 2000. The year they won the Cup. For you, it was the Red Wings. 02? 02, I'm guessing, right? That seems to make sense in my math. Away from Kulak and deflected away. It was the Avalanche for Avs fan. Yeah, I know. I was against the Devils. Tipped away. Connor tried to step it through. Oh, wait. Oh, really? That's so weird because, like, Avs fan and I are old enough to remember them winning the cup. Stastny tipped it on back for Byron. Out to center ice. Anderson. He'll chip this through. Hellebuck sends it back out. The Reds World Series. Oh, Red Sox. I was going to say, the Reds haven't made the World Series since the 90s, I don't think. Back across and trying to get there. Perry, I believe. The icing, he does not win it. Icing against Montreal. Yeah, Red Sox. We've started the game between Denver and Phoenix, and the Nuggets have the ball, but they just turned it over. Early and still no score between Denver and Phoenix. Yeah, you should put that game on, Avs fan. You're a Nuggets fan. It's the World Series parade. Oh, a shot that went wide off the boards by Ehlers. Oh, nice. 2-on-2. Brought in across. Lehkonen. Back across by Deneau, who backhands this on his back. And a save by Hellebuck holding the puck and closing on the post. And now we have some pushing and shoving. And it is 3-2 Denver. Yep. Too bad. $10:14 to go in the third. 2-2 tie between Winnipeg and Montreal. Suzuki to Foley. Either could win the draw. Pionk will backhand this away from Luke Dubois, and it's intercepted at the Montreal bench. Deflects out behind. Hellebuck holds the puck. No, I don't remember that. Right down at the line. Jets try to move this up. Okay, fair. Back out Trevor Lewis. He lost the puck. And it's sent in by Montreal. Backhanded across for Toffoli. Tyler Toffoli. Back out away from Vesalainen. A hit there. It came across. And tapped up low away from Suzuki, but he controls, tries to roll it through on the backhand and step down from Luke Dubois and Vesalainen. Away from him, Byron, and Jets will move this across. They continue to move it. But it's kept in by Sherratt, but then he has to go back to center. And able to keep it in. Sherratt steps right off the middle and deflects away from Stastny, also because Montreal couldn't keep it in. What's my team? Yeah. His is Denver, mine is the Knicks. This is deflected out of play. Or no, offside is the goal. 38 to go in the third. We go to commercial. 8:38 to go in the third. 2-2 tie in Montreal between the Canadiens and the Jets. Yeah, his baseball team's the Rockies. He's all Colorado. All right, Suns just made a quick 13-9. Denver by 4. Yeah, he's Colorado for everything. Nuggets, Rockies, Broncos, and of course the Avs. And I'm again Knicks, Giants, no particular order. Knicks, Giants, Mets, Devils, Red Bulls. Yeah, the Broncos. The Denver Broncos, JC. Yeah, the AFC West. The Denver, I don't have a quarterback. Sorry, Avs fan. I got to do it to you. I got to. Yeah. Who's their quarterback? Does anyone know? I mean, listen, my second favorite team's Houston. It's worse, but still, it's pretty bad for Denver. It's true. You know it's true. It's Luck. And he's not that good. Yeah, I'm a Giants fan, so hey, JC, I think you're going to be good though this year. Not great, but I think you guys will be competitive. We'll see what the kid you guys drafted is like. I'm excited for the Giants though. I'm excited to see what we can do. The offensive line is still garbage, but not that good. But quarterback-wise, we got a good quarterback. Wow. That's because Houston's just horrible at everything. I like that you had to. Okay, Ray. That's because you had to just go and attack Houston because you can't attack the Giants. Also, because the Giants beat you in the Super Bowl. Backed out, pitched in the backhand by Edmondson. I feel like if I say your name, it's going to sound like something weird. Pullman out to center. Connor stepped through, away for Byron. Stastny tries to bury, and a save by Price with the glove. Price down low several times on the former Av. Paul Stastny got interior position on Joel Armia and a good pass. A few two stabs against his former teammate Armia. And also Connor worked them as well. And just great save. Is that also went off the post? Gabe Itch. Okay, because sometimes people say, they do that. Say my name. And it sounds like it's like their name will be like SUCH and then space MI and then BOLLS, and they're like, say my name, and it's like suck my crap. So I just said it. Yeah, I know I said it because it didn't sound weird. It still doesn't sound weird. Tap through, deflected wide. Ehlers out behind the net. Ehlers with it. Back stepped away through, and out across the Jets will try to change. 7:25 to go in the third. Pionk to Forbert off the boards. Kopp tried to get ahead and get the puck. No Petrie. They'll try to hit. Back out. Lowry, he wanted the puck. It stepped off the boards and tipped out across. Canadiens trying to get the puck out. It's Luke Dubois. He steps through a shot and a save by Price. No rebound. Gabriel Landeskog.
game, and you just wonder whether that's a little chink in the armor that Winnipeg needed. Big face-off here in the third period.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, do you know the way to San Jose? Because that's where Game 7 will be coming up on Wednesday night. Who knows what that is? Morrissey with the hit on Kotkaniemi, no icing. Pullman fights off Byron. Byron goes down, and of course the Montreal faithful want to call. None given. Appleton lost the chance for the puck. Kulak out behind. Yes, they are very cool, JC. I've always liked those jerseys. Kotkaniemi with a hit. In fact, I have a road, I don't know if it's road, but Homer Road red, white Eli Manning jersey. It's definitely one of my favorite sports jerseys. I love Marty, but that may be one of my favorite, maybe my favorite jersey. It's just awesome to wear. Do I have Twitter? I don't use it. No, I don't have Twitter. Duncan O'Connor, hi, I subbed. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the subscriptions. Let's make that road to 600 and eventual road to 1K. Let's do that. I hate to be, I want a subscription, but like it definitely helps my process. Subscribe, of course, because the people that get helped the most by you subscribing is you. Because it allows me to make so many different types of videos. God. Getting timed out. I'm done with saying people's names. It's just gonna trip and say something I shouldn't say. Back out off the boards. Final 5 minutes of the third period. 2-2 tie between Winnipeg and Montreal. This is out behind, and Ben sets it up for Perreault. And deflected off the blue line. This is offside against the Canadiens. Peter Rosen Broncos will quickly change the topic to NBA. We just talked about that. But that's not relevant. It's not the NFL.
This summer, Midas can help get you there. Through July 4th, celebrate your freedom with our $24.99 oil change, including tire rotation. Start your road.
Wait, Avs fan, aren't we playing you in week 1? The Giants? I think we are. Yeah, I think we are. 425, right? Let's talk about that. Phoenix is down by 1. They're in position to take the lead. Up.
What is in that box? It's you, your reputation, your business. If your customers don't get their
This game is really end-to-end and not like stopping after every measly grab for a foul, which is nice.
business great for those customers and your bottom line. Meet SendPro Online, your integrated digital mailing and shipping solution.
Not going on hockey talk.
Get your products to your customers. After all, that's your business. Start your 30-day
My earliest memory? I don't even know. Like of what?
Ship like a pro.
Oh, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Guys, they were showing a commercial for NHL Network and all the guys in NHL Network, and they showed Mike Rupp. So, it's hockey talk. It's a thing on my Discord where people like just talk about stupid stuff. So they just did the me cannot. Yeah, that's what it is. So they just said, no, I'm not saying you guys. So they just show the thing, and they show Mike Rupp, and I just hear Gary Thorne's voice as the backdrop. Scar! Mike Rupp deflected it. It was so awesome. Niedermeyer. Oh, that was great. That final was awesome as a Montreal Canadien got decked. Edmondson tries to step up with a hit on Luc Dubois. Hi, Phil. What's my name, Peter? I am Peter. It was the Puck Drops here. I stream hockey usually every day. Sometimes I take breaks. And I live stream hockey games and also stream or create other hockey content. So streaming right now the Montreal Winnipeg game, tied at 2 apiece. And Caulfield tried to step by. Caulfield tried to go on the backhand, and it's. Let's rewind 2 years from that. Let's not. Let's fast forward a year from that and go to Game 7 with Holmstrom standing in front of Waugh and everybody going, Patrick, we can do this. We can do this. I have no problem doing this game. Avs fan. Right out Anderson on the backhand. Anderson tried to step through and Sherratt. Back over to Shea Weber. Over now Byron. Byron down away from Connor. Can you have blue? I don't care what you do. It's fine. 3:10 to go. In regulation. 2-2 is the score between Montreal and Winnipeg. Now you're the Salty Devils fan. Why did you bring that up? I wasn't even roasting anyone. I just was saying that it was a cool commercial. And then you go, oh, the Avs. Sakic fakes it, takes it. And I'm like, all right. Edmondson steps up out at the line. Oh, it's funny. I went on social media, and they have that pop song. I don't remember who sings it. I think it might be Beyonce or something. But it's the one where the girl goes, fake it, take it, make it, take it, you love me. And I was going, and I thought in my head, oh, how about takes it, fakes it, score. You can make that a pop song by mixing auto-tune. After 22, JC, don't be on his side. Back out away from Perry. That was almost a call. Line there, Sherratt. Tipped and deflected away from as a Jet was able to get his stick in the lane. That was Wheeler. And Pullman tries to step there. Here's Armia. Back out up behind. And Morrissey goes down. He tries to deflect this to the corner. And lobbed off of Perry. I think went off of his glove. Here's Ehlers. Steps to center ice. And this tipped wide again. Sherratt. Lined it on down. Hammering one is Stahl. And tipped off the stick. And back out. It's Forbert to try to go grab it. Looking for Luke Dubois, and a shot there by Edmondson. It's deflected wide again. Here is Tyler Toffoli. Tries to lob this for Caulfield. Back to Toffoli. Fires far side, and the Canadiens can't keep it in. Here's Kulak at center ice. Can I make you a mod? No, you just came here. I'm going to kind of wait. How can you let Nathan say this? I don't really care, guys. Here's Kulak. Trying to step this through and back out. You're a Devils fan? So am I. I just like the Jets. That's why the hat. Back out with 49 seconds to go. And back out. Tried for Suzuki. Shot a bit too far for Edmondson. And back out again. Lob through. Suzuki hammers it. Holds and tapped wide. I'm having nightmares of when Montreal beat Tampa Bay with Max Pacioretty in the final minute. 20 seconds to go in the third. Shot out by Kulak. This is tipped wide. And back out Dano. Lob for Edmondson. Blocked. And all the way down. 10 seconds to go in the third. One last chance for Montreal to win the series. Gallagher lost the puck. Jets to center ice. Moved on through. Connor holds. Shoots. Saved by Price. Overtime. Tim Thomas with the shutout. Don't remind me Game 7. My God. Why? Next link's going to be freaking Game 7 on 09. Because you guys are horrible. All right, go to intermission. That means Phoenix and Denver.
going to overtime. The shots 39-16 in favor of the Montreal.
Not yet.
Does this game feel that one-sided to this point?
Not on the scoreboard. Obviously, we got to knot it up. We had some good battle back here by the Winnipeg Jets. But as far as being desperate, yeah.
Peter, that's not your main team. Please let me enjoy this. I still have nightmares of that. That was Vancouver's best chance in their franchise history to win a cup. That's one of my favorite teams in sports history. No, I still have nightmares on that.
And they're throwing everything they can at Connor Hellebuck. And I thought that should be probably the philosophy of the other team. So it doesn't always pay off.
Back out Booker, steps through, corner, shot, lobbed around. Booker, he shoots, in and out. Denver by 4. They're going to take the offensive rebound and... All right, see you. Up over Jokic. Faking a pass. Pushes a rebound in. Jokic, far angle. He scores! Jokic! Denver by 6. I will have nightmares about St. Louis my whole... Why? Why would you have... Wait, why would you have nightmares about St. Louis? He never beat the Bruins. The year they won in 2011, they beat you guys in 2011. Why would you have nightmares about St. Louis? Oh, St. Louis, the Blues. Oh, I thought you meant St. Louis, the Marty St. Louis, the Tampa player. The Blues, you would have nightmares. Oh, okay, that makes sense. JC, I get that you were older, so you're able to experience it more. But if I were you, wouldn't you have more nightmares about Chicago? Because that was a Bruin team of destiny, and they had They had Game 6, a Game 7 trip in the bag. It looked like they were going to win Game 4 as well as like a 3-1 stranglehold. Wouldn't you have more of a nightmare? I get that you were younger. Yeah, but oh wow, Phoenix just made a big play, but I get that you would have nightmares because you were older and you could understand the series more. But I would feel like you'd have more issues with the Chicago series. Yeah, but don't right. I remember that Boston team incredibly well. I remember that run. That was one of the again. I was older actually than Avs fan. But I didn't watch the Red Wings game because I wasn't into hockey, into sports back then. But I remember like one of the first times getting into sports, watching that Bruin team and going, wow, this is a team of destiny. Because you have to remember, by the time they were really, after the Toronto series, they were really just taking it to teams. Detroit was out of the playoffs. Vancouver was out of the playoffs. The Devils didn't even make the playoffs. They were defending conference champs. Steps back for a three-pointer off the rim. Oh, rebound for Millsap, but I think it's an over-the-back foul against Phoenix. Tie game right now with 16.9 to go in the first.
Montreal, one more goal, and they're moving on to the semifinals of the Stanley Cup playoffs. So the Winnipeg Jets will be heading home. Mentality, overtime game, in an elimination game.
If that's the Seabrook goal, Avs fan, I'm screaming. Avs fan, I'm rooting for Phoenix to win the series if that's the Seabrook goal.
At the same time, I mean, you've got to be desperate here. You can't sit back and hope. You've got to take it to the Montreal Canadiens. And I think there needs to be a...
Okay, it's not the Seabrook goal, but that's still annoying, and that's not 2013, that's 2012. That's 2012. That's not 2013. That is the 2012 Game 6. If Scudetti didn't get in the box, Devils probably would have won the game and won the series in 7 games. That was a bad penalty. First quarter is over, 28-28 in the desert. The Suns, the Denver got off on a good start, but the Suns have come back and tied this game at 28.
In these times, every physical shot has to have additional presence. Fiverr made it so easy to find the right freelance talent to create the website $1,000. Now we have a digital storefront that feels like an extension of our physical one.
Oh, no, don't send it. Don't send it. Don't send that, and don't send the Marlowe goal.
It's mobile banking at its best. Open an account at go2bank.com.
Okay, guys, still waiting here. Both games actually are commercial. I'll hand you this enjoyable goal. Oh, is it the goal from the blue line against Toronto? I love that goal. I love that goal. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Patrice Bergeron ties it. Hearts of Lions. They come from 3 down. Score! Patrice Bergeron ties it. Hearts of Lions. They come from 3 down to the third. And however it's a tie, game 7. Yeah. Jack Edwards is a GOAT, guys. I'll be back. 7 minutes to go on over in third intermission. Why aren't you talking? I don't know. Did someone mute you? Oh, I think somebody muted you. Yeah, you were timed out for whatever reason. I'll add you as a mod. Yeah, I'm modding you. So that doesn't happen.
We capture lots of data.
Whoa, that was loud. It's 5:45 left in intermission. Hey guys, not I don't know the most relevant point, but I just realized if New York wins the cup, I think Kyle Palmieri would have a really good chance to win the Conn Smythe Trophy. He's been really good for them. We should have this game soon, in overtime soon. I haven't had overtime since Game 3 of the Carolina-Tampa Bay series. We haven't had it home overtime going a while either. Montreal's had 39 shots. Winnipeg's at 16. 1 of 3 on the power plays, but Montreal 0 of 1. Winnipeg, 49 hits for the Jets, 24 hits for Montreal, 12 blocks for the Canadiens, 18 points for Winnipeg. 18 blocks for Winnipeg, excuse me. So they've done what it takes to keep their season alive, but they're going to have to win in overtime. They're going to have to score their 4th overtime goal these playoffs to stay alive. Montreal trying to sweep. Remember, Winnipeg swept with the final game won deep in triple overtime. So will Montreal win in overtime in their sweep? We'll have to see. All right, we're ready for overtime. Just like in 2010 when the Canadiens were not expected to go anywhere, they rode on the back of their stellar goaltending by Yaroslav Halak for Montreal. It's the goaltending of Carey Price. What do these four things have in common? 2018, 2013, 2019, 2021. Leafs made the playoffs and faltered in Game 7s in the first round. Back out. This is slid all the way down to Hellebuck. He'll steer it over to Morrissey. Morrissey steps through and out at the line. Wheeler crossing the right circle. Wheeler out behind. Wheeler stepped through a cop who got hit. Shelved. There's Shea Weber trying to send this to the line and back out again. Down with a hit on Danault, and Canadiens try to backhand this puck on Hellebuck. He makes the save, and the puck slides to the corner. A hit on Gallagher. Stepped aside. Lehkonen shot it wide. That tipped away. Ehlers there, and here's Pullman. Tucker Pullman with the puck. Pullman spins on a backhand, and he'll just wheel it out behind the Winnipeg net. Stepped loose for Ehlers. He swung and missed. Suzuki got hit there. And back out here, Suzuki. He steps. That shot's blocked by Pullman, who hits Suzuki hard. And here is Caulfield. A shot. They score. Canadiens have swept the Jets. They're going on to the next round. Foley was there, Caulfield as well. I don't know who won it, but Winnipeg is eliminated. Their season is over. And Montreal, for the first time in 7 years, goes to the conference final, either against the former Northeast or the Golden Knights. Carey Price, Montreal, their first sweep since the 2014 playoffs. The last year they went to the conference final, and they swept Tampa out of the playoffs. Montreal eliminates Winnipeg. A clean sweep. Pullman couldn't get the puck out. Caulfield sets it up, and the former Canuck ends it. Tyler Toffoli with a bank shot on Connor Hellebuck. And it's sweetness in Quebec, where they are the last team in Canada standing. The 18th team ranked in the National Hockey League. They'll be one of four still standing in hockey. Tyler Toffoli wins it in overtime for the Montreal Canadiens, and they have swept the Jets out of the playoffs. His handshakes at the Bell Center across the famed C and the H. I will see you guys soon. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm pretty positive I won't. It's just, one's game's really early, one game's kind of later. So I will see you soon, you guys, and stream soon. Montreal is the first team to advance to the first round, the third round of the conference finals. They go. Corey Perry is back to the conference finals. Corey Perry was on the handshake in Edmonton, shaking hands with McKinnon and the Avalanche last year when Corey Perry was a star. He's a Canadian now, and he'll be under the conference final against either Vegas or Colorado. And the Canadiens, Tyler Toffoli gets the overtime winner. Tyler Toffoli had the cup-winning assist in 2014 when he shot a puck off the leg of Lundqvist and Martinez banged it in. He may be playing Alec Martinez in the conference final. We'll have to see. Again, Montreal 3, Winnipeg 2 in overtime. The Jets will be golfing. The Canadiens are on to the third round. It's time to wait to see if it's Vegas or if it is the Colorado Avalanche. Again, the pass through, the scrum, and then Caulfield stealing the puck from Pullman. The pass across, and Toffoli ends Hellebuck's season. A quick shot as the goalie stick shafts to the far corner, and the Canadiens empty off the bench. Good hit by Suzuki as well. And then Caulfield through the stick of the defensive leader, Josh Morrissey, and the lack of defensive depth and the Scheifele injury cost Winnipeg dearly, as the trade acquisition from the Columbus Blue Jackets, Pierre-Luc Dubois, never could get there. Montreal 3, Winnipeg 2, in sudden death overtime, Canadiens to the conference final. Good night, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody.